The best gaming mouse can help you claim victories in online matches. First-person shooter players need sharp reflexes to succeed, and having the best gaming mouse in your palm can help up your game. Buying a top-tier mouse won't automatically transform you into an eSports champ overnight, of course, but a responsive one with plenty of customizable settings. Tweaking DPI, or dots per inch speed, can make your aim that much snappier in team deathmatch games. We have listed the best gaming mouse 2024 and their key features. You need to consider this to help you choose the best one for you. For more information on the product, as always, I've included a link in the description box down below, which are updated with the best prices on each product. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to stay tuned till the end so you don't miss anything. Now let's get started. Number 5. Razer Basilisk V3. The Razer Basilisk V3 demonstrates that the gaming mouse still has a few surprises to offer. In the past few years, manufacturers have seemingly perfected the peripheral, from ergonomic designs to colorful RGB lighting to robust software suites. The Basilisk V3 has all of those things, but it also has something that has never appeared in a gaming mouse before: an automatically adjusting scroll wheel. While this is admittedly more of a productivity feature, it's more useful than ever in a population that's both working and gaming at home every day. You'd expect from a Razer peripheral, the Razer Basilisk V3 performs beautifully in-game. I tested it with Age of Empires III, Definitive Edition, Doom Eternal, Baldur's Gate III, and Final Fantasy XIV, and found that it performed well across the board, particularly in Doom Eternal, where the sniper button came in handy. Otherwise, its generalist shape and generous array of buttons complement just about any genre, from the button-heavy FFXIV to the keyboard-centric Baldur's Gate III. The Razer Basilisk V3 is more of a good thing, with very few drawbacks. The mouse is comfortable, functional, and even innovative. While the Basilisk V3 has lost one of my favorite features from the V2, the automatically adjusting scroll wheel just about makes up for the missing paddle, and the sniper button is not a bad replacement. At $70, it's a little on the pricey side, but still not as expensive as some of the top-end wired models on the market. Number 4. Corsair Harpoon RGB Wireless. The Corsair Harpoon RGB Wireless is perhaps the best gaming mouse if you're looking for an inexpensive wireless mouse from a major manufacturer. For $50, you still get a whole lot of functionality. This mouse features an ergonomic design with textured grips, a deep software suite, and flawless wireless functionality. You get a powerful high DPI sensor, functional RGB lighting, and 2 programmable, convenient thumb buttons. It's a straightforward mouse, but it's a surprisingly good one, especially considering that it costs about $100 less than most wireless mice. Another useful feature of the Harpoon RGB Wireless is that it offers Bluetooth functionality, so you can use it with tablets, smartphones, and streaming devices, or with a computer if you don't feel like hooking up a USB dongle. With all the lights turned off and the mouse in Bluetooth mode, you can get up to 60 hours of battery life. Even with all the bells and whistles powered up, the mouse can last for a few days of heavy gaming, and you can recharge via USB while you play. Corsair has stripped all the pretense out of the wireless gaming mouse and delivered a device that's both high in functionality and low in price. The Harpoon RGB Wireless is neither the cheapest wireless mouse available, nor the most feature-rich, but it arguably strikes the best balance between the two. Unless you specifically need something fancier or something smaller, it's hard to think of any reason to pass up this mouse. Number 3. Razer Viper V2 Pro. The $150 Razer Viper V2 Pro is billed as a wireless eSports mouse, but it's also ideal for everyday use. This is due to the device's lightweight, nondescript design and its exceptional battery life. A slew of customization options via the Razer Synapse desktop app also lets you tailor the mouse's functionality to your tastes. As the successor to the Razer Viper Ultimate, the Viper Pro 2 has a lot to live up to. But Razer fans can rest assured that the Viper Pro 2 lives up to its predecessor and earns its premium over cheaper mice, such as the Razer Orochi. Read on for our full Razer Viper Ultimate review. Razer's marketing says that the Viper V2 Pro can last for more than 70 hours. I used the mouse for both work and productivity for about 2 work weeks before I had to recharge it. Since that's about 70 to 80 hours worth of use, I'd say Razer's advertising is accurate. I can't speak for the eSports crowd that Razer is targeting with the Viper V2 Pro. But from my perspective as an average gamer and professional writer, this mouse ticked all the right checkmarks. Its virtually non-existent weight and minimalist design make it comfortable to use for hours. The mouse also has epic battery life and can literally last for weeks between charges. It's a worthy successor to the Viper Ultimate and an easy inclusion for our best gaming mouse and best mouse lists. Number 2. SteelSeries Rival 3. The SteelSeries Rival 3 is the mouse you want when you don't fancy blowing a wad of cash on a high-end Logitech gaming mouse, but still want a device that'll have you nailing headshots with a flick of your wrist. At a mere $30, the SteelSeries Rival 3 has the brand's high-quality engineering, RGB lighting that is subtly tasteful, and the excellent software one expects from SteelSeries. For eSports competitors, the mere 2.7 ounces of the SteelSeries Rival 3 is a boon, letting you quickly move it around without any worry of fatigue. But those with less of a competitive streak can also benefit from a light and precise gaming mouse. The odd sensor hiccup and a lack of ambidextrous or ergonomic design slightly knocks down the overall goodwill towards the mouse. But for its price, it's almost a no-brainer. The Rival 3 performed well across multiple games, including Overwatch, Age of Empires II, Definitive Edition, Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales, and World of Warcraft. I took a few minutes beforehand to reprogram the thumb buttons for each title. Having suffered through the supper performance of some truly cheap gaming mice, it was an absolute pleasure to find that the Rival 3, with the proper mouse pad, is almost as good as any of SteelSeries' higher-end models, at least for casual play. Number 1. Logitech G502 X Lightspeed. If you're in the market for what's arguably the very best gaming mouse, then you'll want to check out the Logitech G502 X Lightspeed. It has pretty much everything one needs from a gaming mouse, and thanks to custom wireless connectivity, it won't lose precision due to the lack of a wired connection. Blending a comfortable design with textured grips and customizable buttons, the G502 X Lightspeed is a decent upgrade to its predecessor. And for the Plus variant, and you'll get customizable RGB lighting via the Logitech G Hub on top of a very functional mouse that doesn't feel overwhelming to use. Their only caveat is its high price, which is double that of the wired version. And for people who have big hands and a palm grip, it may not suit them perfectly. But that aside, we still feel the Logitech G502 X Lightspeed sets a very high watermark for gaming mice. It's perhaps not shocking that the Logitech G502 X Lightspeed is a great product. It comes from a long line of excellent gaming mice, produced by one of the premier manufacturers on the market. But there's nothing wrong with a slight refinement of an excellent concept. If you already own a Logitech G502, you don't have to run right out and pick this one up. If you're in the market for a new wireless gaming mouse, however, the G502 X Lightspeed should be one of your first stops.